All right, Jace here, everybody. Talk about a few of the books that are on final order cutoff for August 25th, Monday. You want to be sure to get your orders in for these books before your comic shop closes on the 25th. Starting off with Conan, Scourge of the Serpent, #1. Now, we had Jim Zub on to talk about Scourge of the Serpent recently. Encourage you to go check out that interview. What Jim and Titan Comics are doing with Conan is amazing. Great art, great stories, fantastic. I recommend all the Conan stuff, so you definitely want to get your order in for that. Also, we have The Cold Witch, A Tale of the Shrouded College, #5 on final order cutoff from Charles Soule and Will Sliney. I love all the Shrouded College books. They're absolutely amazing. Will's art is just over the top excellent. All of these stories are compelling, tons of action. It's a great universe that these creatives have created, and definitely worth investing some time in. Also, Exquisite Corpses, #5 from James Tynion and what he's calling the Corpse Crew. Guys like Michael Walsh and Pornsak Pichachode and what have you. This whole story is the premise that there are 13 ruling families in the United States based on the 13 original colonies, and whichever family is actually sort of ascended to the throne at any one time is determined by a contest they hold every 5 years in a small town in America that they close off from the rest of civilization, basically, and they have a contest with these hired killers. Last killer standing wins. That family rules for the next 5 years. It's just as brutal and amazing as it sounds, so definitely recommend it. Also, Ultimate Spider-Man #21 is on final order cutoff. I recently just did a reread of the entirety of the Ultimate Spider-Man run from Jonathan Hickman. Art most of the time by Cicchetto, sometimes David Messina filling in. The art's fantastic. The story's great. Hickman does a fantastic job of getting to the core of who Spider-Man is as a character. Also on final order cutoff, Roots of Madness. This is another title from Ignition Press, a relatively new publisher on the block. This one's focusing on a young woman at the turn of the 20th century who's learning natural remedies, but there also seems to be a supernatural bent to it, and she's learning them from her mother, who in turn learned it from her mother, and so on and so on. It's generational, and I've had a chance to read a little bit of it, and it seems really fantastic. Also, The Curse of Shirley Johnson, #3. Now, we interviewed the creative team about this recently, with Frank Miller coming back on to Spawn for the first time in 20 years. But beyond that, The Stranger and Shirley Johnson and the other characters in the book are super compelling. Jonathan Glapion is doing an amazing job on the interiors. Highly recommend picking up not just Curse of Shirley Johnson #3, but if you haven't been reading the series, definitely go back and pick up numbers 1 and 2 as well.